Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Cheyenne, and today I thought I would film a day in my life as a third-year vet student. So currently I am on my way to school. The sun is shining very brightly, as I'm sure you can tell. And yeah, yesterday was actually my very first day of third year, but it was a pretty boring day, so I figured I would try to bring you guys along today just because it'll be a more even mix of both lab stuff and lecture stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm there. All right, I just arrived at school. I'm in the parking lot, so let's go ahead and head on in. I'm back in the car. I am about to go home for lunch. I just did all of my morning classes, and then I am going to come back for a junior surgery lab. So that should be pretty fun. Hopefully I can get some clips for you. But until then, I am on my way home. All right, so I am back home and I've just changed into some scrubs because again, I will be needing these for the lab that I'm about to do. So should be a good time. It actually has the logo from the clinic that I used to work at a while ago, but these scrubs are super comfy and they still work. So just gonna wear these. I do need to get some new ones eventually, but this works for now. All right, so for lunch, I've got this turkey pesto sandwich. It's got some red onions on it and super tasty. And then for a side, I've got some spicy shrimp chips. And then I'm just watching these videos to prepare for lab.
Any jewelry, watches, rings, or nail polish must be removed prior to scrubbing. Fingernails must be trimmed short and should not extend beyond fingertips.
Hi friends, I am back home. I am done with classes for the day, and I kind of just wanted to check in and give a brief run through of my day. I just got out the shower because it was so hot and so gross outside, so I'm feeling better now. But yeah, to just kind of give you a quick run through of everything that I did today, I want to say that I started with medicine. My God, it was it's been a long day, so it feels like it was forever ago. But yeah, my first class today was medicine, and in that class we talked about thyroid diseases, and we started with hypothyroidism, which is typically associated with dogs, and then hyperthyroidism is typically associated with cats. There are, of course, random exceptions, but for the most part, that's kind of how the breakdown goes with that disease. So yeah, we talked about that stuff, and it's funny because endocrinology is definitely a topic that we have talked extensively about since coming to vet school, which I definitely appreciate because especially now as we get closer to clinical years, our professors are clinicians. JP, he's making funny noises in the background, I'm sorry. But yeah, as we get closer to clinical year and we have more clinicians as professors, they definitely try to make it as clinically relevant as possible. And so obviously talking about thyroid diseases is super clinically relevant. It's a very common problem that a lot of clinicians have to deal with. So that was a great way to start off that course. We will start talking about hyperthyroidism tomorrow, I believe. But yeah, so that was medicine 1. That was an hour. Most of my classes are about 50 minutes long unless it's like a lab or something. So after medicine, we had exotic pet medicine. And so for that class, it was kind of more of an introductory, talking about why people are choosing to own exotics more and more, which exotic pets to recommend and which ones to avoid, and just stuff like that. Very much base level introductory information, but definitely a good way to start off that class. And then after exotic pet medicine, we had surgery. So for that class, we were talking about anesthesia and anesthetic monitoring. And so she started off by discussing different parts of the anesthesia machine. And so, yeah, we talked about this a little bit in Clin Skills last semester, but it's definitely good to really sit down and go in depth through each and every part. It definitely helps me remember all the things that I've learned before, both in clinics and in school. So yeah, we talked about the different parts of the anesthesia machine, and then tomorrow we're going to go over breathing circuits. And, you know, we start doing actual like live surgeries here in about 4 or 5 weeks. So, you know, we have a lot to learn before we're fully prepared to start doing surgeries, but we are definitely getting there. So after surgery, I had food animal medicine, and in that class, we started talking about different aspects of a physical exam. So we didn't get through too much of the lecture material, but I believe that we're going to finish that lecture tomorrow. So yeah, that was my morning. I had 4 hours of lecture, and then I came home for a lunch break, as you saw earlier. And then after that, I had junior surgery lab, which is the class that I just got home from. And so in that lab, we basically talked about surgical preparation. So we practiced gowning and gloving, patient prep, scrubbing, all of that good stuff. And it was really good to get to practice that again, just because, again, this is stuff that we've learned in clinical skills last year, but you know, we've had a whole summer since then, so it was a really good refresher, and thankfully I was more comfortable and I remembered more than I expected to, so that is a really good feeling. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at right now. I am basically just gonna review some of my notes from earlier, probably start making some Anki cards. I know it's only like the second day of school, but you can never get started too early, so I'm gonna do that for a little bit, you know, just get some work done, and then probably just relax. You know, I'm trying to soak up as much relaxation as I can before, you know, all the craziness starts with the semester. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and get some work done, and I'll chat with y'all in a bit.